live and direct from the entertainment capital of the world, San Diego, California.
That's right.
Where they call us the city that never sleeps.
It's true.
San Diego is not the entertainment capital of the world. It's the capital of pot smoking losers.
Oh no,
hippies,
that's not,
trippy dippies,
trying to make it sound better than
Beach,
that.
Yeah.
and people who are on a slow boat to nowhere. Case in point, it's where we're from. Mega64.
That's why we look so good.
Yeah.
Because we stay motivated, we stay hustling.
Yeah.
We're out here with the East County moneymakers.
Yeah.
Just getting it in San Diego.
Got
Putting
East County
hours in.
moneymakers here, North County, South. We're all the counties.
You ever meet people who have that hustling mentality? Like they're
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I know some hustlers.
extremely unsuccessful.
Yes.
But they act like they've already made $1 million.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
And they are always like, you got to make that money.
Buy,
Like they
sell.
tell you got to make that money, but they're broke.
Yes.
So I don't know. I'm glad you know those people. I don't like those people. What are we going to do about them?
Tax.
Yeah.
They don't have any money. How do you tax them?
There's got to be something you can
How do you punish people
Draw
who
blood
have
or
no
something?
money,
They've-
but
what
won't
kind of
shut up?
assets?
But they never stop talking. What do you take away when all they have is just the blabbermouth?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
You can't take any if they. I would say.
What are you thinking? What's going on in that brain of yours?
I'm thinking, how do we harvest organs? How do we sign off?
Whoa.
Maybe we don't take them right away,
Oh, Jesus.
but down the road, you got to sign off that liver. We're gonna draw like a pint or two of your. What are you, AB positive?
How much would you right now if I offered you
Gotta
money?
keep some
If I
millionaires
offered you
alive.
money for an organ, what would you be willing to? Which one? All right, a kidney.
Well, no, first
all right,
of
give
all-
me a kidney. What would it cost?
Yeah, well, let's say, Garrett, you've been talking too much about success, but you don't know what you're talking about. So Rocco's going to say, all right,
Yeah.
we're going to take your liver.
No.
You're a good businessman.
Should've kept
Let's
my mouth
do a
shut.
negotiation. What's your asking price for your liver?
I'd say, well, thank you, Mr. Bezos, of you to
Yeah.
graciously, offer me.
That's
sir.
funny. It's
Money.
funny you say that.
And-
Jeff Bezos doesn't harvest organs
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Yet. He's working on it.
I would say, when I expire, you can have the thing.
No.
Do you guys have
No,
that?
it's-
I
This
gotta
is-
give it. Can you live
This
without
is
a
not
liver?
a when you die situation. This is a you're alive situation.
You're repoing
Yeah. What
my
if it really
organs
helped
right
your
now.
hustle to get rid of like a kidney or whatever? What's your price? What would that be?
I could turn a mill back into.
You're not worth $1 million.
$1 million. Wow.
Damn it! All right, 100,000.
100,000. You would do it.
Yeah.
For a liver?
I don't know. I feel like
You only have what, 3?
Can you survive without one of your 3 livers?
I don't
Do
drink.
we know that?
So I don't need it.
Garrett is straight edge, so he probably doesn't need a liver.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
just easy money.
Probably.
I don't really need any of my organs. I'm getting
tax-free.
by.
Rocco,
I pay him no mind.
Rocco's so healthy, he needs the bare basics: heart,
Yeah.
lungs, brain.
That's it.
You could General Grievous your way.
Genitalia.
Yeah. I'm
You
not even
know,
using those.
The pleasure organs.
Hell no. No. Yeah. As you said perfectly, I could Grievous my way through anything. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Couple eyes, beating
You-
heart. That's it.
you,
I don't even need
uh,
a brain.
No, you need your brain. You could get rid of your spleen, your
Yeah, the
kidney,
hell's that doing?
your appendix.
You guys missing
your-
any appendixes or tonsils?
No,
Have you guys ever had a appendix situation or anything?
No.
I don't even know
No
where
one
it
here
is.
has?
It's
Where?
inside,
Yeah. Where
dude.
is that
Something.
know where
exactly? Does
anything
anybody
is.
know?
I think it's in the lower
Gallbladder,
abdomen.
you don't need. You can get rid of the gallbladder.
I got. You know what? There's a thing in my a
You
history
can
of
get rid
like,
of the pineal gland. You don't need that.
There's a history of like gallbladder shit in my family,
Sell it off, dude.
gallbladders go
shit.
wrong or something.
I saw a DVD
Yeah.
like that.
No, really, gallbladder's gone wild. That's a good video.
See the gallbladder's
Dun, dun,
boobs?
No, you don't even want to know what it could do.
They have
But,
bile in those bladders.
Something like that, yeah. But there was like a family thing where that their gallbladders are bad, or
You should sell yours off
I'm waiting.
now.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see what happens.
Oh, you got a bad one? Don't say that because that's going to sour the deal.
No, sorry.
Now I'm getting a discount on that gallbladder.
I just want to get past having to like cut us open to take stuff out. When do we go like micronauts, like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids level.
Yeah, that's better. Don't cut me open. Shrink a doctor down and send him
There's
inside.
a movie with like
Put a car inside
Inner
of
Space.
me.
Inner Space.
You're thinking of
yeah,
Inner Space.
with Martin Short.
What's the best? Settle it right now. Fuck this.
Quaid.
Let's settle it right now. What's the best shrinking movie?
Inner Space?
Wow, immediately Inner Space, immediately Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Derek's silence speaks volumes.
Trying to think of what's a good shrinking movie.
You could say, I know you're a big Ant-Man 2 nut. So I'm waiting. What's that? Osmosis Jones.
Oh, that's
The Incredible
out there,
Shrinking Woman.
What was that cartoon with that Apache guy who could grow really big?
Oh, Indian in the Cupboard?
No.
Oh.
No, but that's a good one.
What was
his
there
name?
a super friend who
Yeah.
could grow really big?
Yeah.
You're right.
I can't remember his name.
Why'd they take that guy's power and give it to Ant-Man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a little weird.
Messed up.
It's fucked
Yep.
up. I don't even remember this guy's name. See what they did?
Turbo Teen. No, that was a car. He could turn into a car.
Anyways. Welcome to the podcast, everybody.
You didn't say your favorite shrinking movie. You got to have one.
I don't have one.
All right,
I'm trying
his
to
is
think of
Honey,
them.
I Shrunk the Kid. His is Honey, I Shrunk the Audience. A 4D adventure.
Oh.
And I'm going to go Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Classic. He likes the 4D thing. I don't.
The dog sneezes on
I
you.
like
don't need
cinema.
that.
I do like that 4D Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I think that's better than anything else they put in that stupid theater.
Eric Idle was in
No,
that.
I'm sorry.
Way
No.
better than the space adventure with the child
Nope.
molester.
What? Star Wars?
What?
That was Star Wars
No.
stuff was in there a long time, so I'm assuming that's what he meant.
Captain EO. Captain Filio.
Oh.
Who played Captain EO? Oh, it's been a long time since I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a bit. Remember how stoked we were that game days where we had a theater full
Yeah, it was all our group.
EO heads?
Yeah,
And that thing was at capacity.
yeah. It was really weird too because the whole theater was filled with our group.
Yeah.
And then that theater had like hydraulics in the seats where everyone would kind of like bounce to the music. And I just remember looking around like, what is happening? It was all Mega64 people. Look, and it was just like, I never thought I would see this. This is just incredible.
It's a beautiful thing.
We officially announced no game days for 2021 recently.
Yeah. Wow. You're starting the podcast on a downer.
This
Wow.
is not, no, this
Wow,
is just
thanks.
to pump up, 2022 possibility, to reminisce on, the times
I hope
of
we're
the
alive.
past.
I hope we're alive that year.
Watch out.
Can't
for
take
that.
anything for granted these days.
Umbrella put out that Delta strain. We're all in danger now, dude.
Yeah.
Call
Never
fucking
flying Delta
Jill
Airlines
Valentine.
again, that's for sure.
Oh, they're the one? That's why it's called the Delta
It's got to be because everyone's flying.
Because it came here on a Delta Airlines plane?
We need
That's
to bail them out.
bad publicity.
Yeah,
for
no
Delta.
kidding.
Holy shit.
Corona beer is out. No one's drinking that anymore. No one's
yeah.
flying Delta. What's next? I'm
West strain.
I'm worried there's going to be like a Charmin strain, and then you can't use that to wipe your ass.
Yeah.
We gave
There's
the-
going to be a Trojan strain.
Yeah.
And all safe sex is out the window.
Uh-oh. Yeah, baby, there's a Trojan strain. You can't be playing around with that.
All these corporations are getting taken down, getting drugged through the mud.
Yeah.
Stop naming them after stuff that exists, guys. Can't these scientists do right instead of wrong? That's why I don't believe in science.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm finally coming around.
I believe in family.
Theme song.
Nice. Welcome back. The videos in that theme song are a little bit outdated. I think it's time to update them a little bit.
It's the
I
old
don't know
arcade
what.
set, huh?
Can you
I
update
know, it's
them?
like 4 years old at least.
There's a lot of stuff happening in Hollywood now where they de-age people. Can you update it and age us?
Yeah, make us look older.
Where we look like
That'd
we
be
do now,
cool.
as opposed to There's got to be some. Have they been doing that in the? Oh yeah, they've done. Wasn't there? I want to say something, but I know Derek is already gonna jump on my windpipe.
Why? Because you're going to spoil a movie for everybody out of nowhere?
You're gonna say I am, but guess what? once again, they've had decade plus to see this.
Oh, okay. It's fair
Like that
game.
matters.
So I'm gonna-
Everybody at home, their buttholes just clenched because they're like, I hope to God he talks about a movie I've already seen because I have no idea if something valuable
like,
is going to be spoiled to me or not.
Listen,
Here we
you
go.
You got a decade to see this stuff before
on.
you hear me speak. It was a Harry Potter thing,
Oh yeah.
but isn't there a scene they make them look older in Harry Potter? So that has been done, right?
There's an epilogue. Yeah.
Did they use computer? I didn't really see it, but did they use computer to do that?
I thought they just used shitty makeup.
Oh,
It's
was it?
shitty makeup.
Okay.
I think it was just shitty makeup.
It looks
Which-
awful.
I didn't
Yeah,
see it, so I didn't.
They just made them look sick. Like they didn't look older.
Mustache.
They just
Stressed
looked
out.
like they got radiated. You know, like they had like circles under their eyes and wrinkles.
They look like Akira characters or something.
Literally,
Yeah.
like I think they're supposed to look like my age now, but they made them like me if I was like
you don't have like
surviving
bags under your eyes.
horrible illness.
They look
You look
sick.
good.
I know.
Even
They should've
tan.
just- I know. Thanks.
They're all
Sunny here in
pasty
San
and
Diego.
fucking
I feel like there's been more
drunk.
I feel like there's been more than one movie or show where they age someone like, oh, what was it? There was something I was watching, I saw it maybe when I was a kid and I rewatched it recently where someone's aged to look older and stuff. And then you find out they're supposed to be like 30 or 31 or something. And it's like, oh, that, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they did them up to look like they were like gross looking and stuff. It's like, oh, damn. I thought they were, when you're a kid, it's like, whoa, what are they, 80?
Yeah.
But in your mind, 30 is 80 at that point. But
That's old.
I don't remember what it was. Was it like Flight of the Navigator or something? I don't remember what it was. Doesn't matter. Anyway, how are you guys doing?
Can't complain, man. It's a nice hot Sunday night in San Diego. Air's on in here, so
Yeah.
can't complain. No
I'm
complaints
doing
for
wonderful,
me.
everybody. I'm doing great. I'm bored. Why?
You're not playing any games?
Actually, I'm playing I'm playing Ratchet and Clank still.
But it's not
sad
boring
this
you.
week that Eric isn't here to make fun of me. And then act all high and mighty because he's playing MLB The Show, as if that is such
Yeah.
an intellectually superior game.
That's a man's game.
to Ratchet and Clank.
That's a man's
He's
game.
got a real mouth on him.
Yeah,
doesn't he?
baseball. I was playing RBI baseball on the Nintendo NES when I was like 5 years old. It's a 5-year-old game.
You've advanced.
Yeah, I had Bases Loaded, dude. I've been there. Did you guys ever play Bases Loaded?
Never.
Yeah, I
On
played
NES?
Bases Loaded.
That was the first game that had like a voice chip. That blew my mind when I was a kid. It'd be like, shrink, drink, drink. Wow. It was
Yeah.
fun. Anyway,
I liked baseball games when I was a kid, but I don't
Yeah.
feel like I could,
I don't think
get
I've
into
ever
it now.
played one.
You never played Ken Griffey Jr. baseball?
I played hockey games and like 10-yard
Yeah.
fight. Was football, I think? Yeah.
yeah.
But I never fucked with baseball. I didn't understand and still don't. I think
Yeah, I kind of didn't back then.
we had a cartridge for our Neo Geo, and I think it was a baseball game. I tried
it was like
playing that-
Robot Baseball or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
But I didn't even understand, like, I can barely grasp the fucking Mario Golf mechanics. So, like, baseball was just out of my head.
Yeah.
But Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, I'm playing Ratchet and Clank. Invisible Walls in 2021 on a PS5 game. 0 stars out of 5. I can't recommend
You're
this
out.
game. I was recommending it, but too many
Uh-oh.
Invisible Walls.
Wow.
And this thing crashed my PS5. I fell through the floor on a level.
Oh, no
and
kidding.
It crashed my PS5. Johnny was there. We had to turn the thing off.
Wow. A crash on PS5 is at this point pretty par for the course, unfortunately. There's a
No,
lot.
unacceptable. Unacceptable.
There's a lot of
That's
them. It's,
hardware.
no, it sucks. I
It's
agree. I agree with
2021. You already made the PS3, and then that didn't crash. And then you made the PS4.
And sometimes that crashed.
That did
You
in,
worked
in the
out the
beginning.
kinks.
Yeah.
You worked out the kinks.
Where are the kinks now?
Just take everything that worked and then put it on the PS5.
Dude,
No margin for error.
Playing
basically.
Cyberpunk got me so used to that system crashing. Because it was
Yeah.
every 20 minutes. I'd do like 5 a night. And I just was like, I guess it ain't hurting it.
What's the story with Cyberpunk? You think I should pick that up?
It's back on?
It's back on the store now.
So is this officially the release then?
I would wait.
Is it good to go?
PS5 version first.
They
Yeah,
still don't have
that's-
the
It's still
PS5
the
version.
PS4 version.
Wow.
That's
True.
but
That's
that's what
true.
cracks me
Now
up.
we're going on 10 years, ladies and gentlemen. 10 years waiting for this game.
That's what cracks me up though, is that there's still, every time I see the conversation, it's still like, yeah, if you're gonna play this, it's definitely meant to be played on PS5. Now I guess it runs on base PS4, but barely. But it's better than it used to be. But you still want to play this on PS5. And I'm looking at all this like it's a PS4 game. They haven't sold the PS5 version, but it's just mind blowing to me that it's still like, nah, you really want to have the new console to play this. It's like, but that's not what they sold you. It should play on the base PS4.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. Everyone's already talked about that, but it is back on the store now. I guess is it playable enough now that I guess they could sell it? Or?
Even when I was last playing, and it's probably had multiple updates since this it was playable. It was working again. Didn't crash all the time, and they fixed the major bugs that were like game breaking.
Yeah.
Because not only did it crash a lot, there were certain things that like, oh yeah, if you do this in this hallway on this mission, it might fuck up your game save. It was like stuff like that. It was like game breaking bugs were kind of laced throughout different missions. Oh, you talked to Takamura down by the dock? Ooh, shouldn't have done that.
Now you'll be in a phone call you can't hang up on.
That was one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so pissed.
Yeah, there was one you couldn't hang up on a phone call the whole game.
I was so pissed. Which means you couldn't like advance or do anything or take a new mission.
Fun stuff. Anyway, yeah, Derek,
Sounds awful.
pick it up.
Sounds like they screwed that one.
But you should get Mario Golf.
Are you in, did you get Mario Golf?
I picked it up on Friday.
Are you
Came out
enjoying
Friday?
it?
Yeah, I am. I started like the tutorial after I fooled around like maybe for a half hour, which is like, I remember how to play golf. I loved GameCube golf. Let me get in here. And I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So then I went and like started the RPG kind of like story mode.
Yeah.
And it's really good at teaching you like it was almost good to like do it twice. I think I did every kind of tutorial twice, learn the short game and the long game. There's like a real simpleness to it, but you can get like deep into the weeds once you start adding stats and everything to your character. It's fun.
Yeah, that's what people kept saying. There was more RPG stuff to it than they expected, or
Totally.
Yeah.
Did you pick it up, Rocco?
No, I just I have so many games I need to make my way through, and the Mario sports games always end up getting on my back burner. I'm just kind of always like,
Yeah, Mario Tennis was a big fat stinker. And so I'm kind of scared.
The Switch one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared to pick up any more Mario sports games on release.
Yeah.
From this point on, but you're saying this one is good.
I did hear good stuff about this from a lot of
really
people.
like what's good about it is the shine of the golfing and the like once you learn the long game and the short game, then it becomes, it's all basically timing,
Yeah.
But it becomes kind of addicting and fun. And that gameplay is really fun. And then the speed golf aspect of it is you're always running and using kind of dash and almost Mario Kart style tactics. Like, I'm going to save my dash and run into these opponents and blast their ball away and get to mine and then
Oh,
putt
that's
in.
cool.
So that kind of stuff keeps it fresh. But you really have to like the kind of like timing gameplay of a golf game. And picking the putters and looking at the wind. But I don't play those games often, but there's something about golf games that I click with. The RPG mode looks like recycled assets from other Mario games. It's very basic.
Earlier last year actually, during the pandemic, I was playing a RPG on the Switch, an indie game called Golf Story. So, I can recommend that one to people out there who are on the fence for Mario Golf, but you want to play a golf game. What's this one? Like
I bet
$70
that's
bucks?
Yeah, this was
No.
This was
50?
We got it at Walmart, so we got it for $10 off.
It's 50 at
All right,
Walmart.
50 bucks.
yeah.
Golf Story is like $15, probably like 12 to 15 hours, and it has a good sense of humor. It's like a 2D golf game, almost like maybe what you would play on the NES or Super NES, kind of halfway between. It's a throwback to that era. So Mario Golf is out, and Golf Story is also available.
I want to try the online play next because I know a lot of people that got it. So like,
That's cool.
kind of organizing like, hey, let's play a quick 9 holes. Like, I think I can do that. 18 is like that's a long game for me. I don't like 18 holes of golf.
Yeah, but I'm all over that Switch online play, man. Their online is
that community is
kicking
killer.
ass.
I don't have problems other than my internet speeds, but I only play Splatoon too.
Yeah, Splatoon is fine. Yeah, that's really the only one that I ever did, and that was fine.
Animal Crossing took way too fucking long to do anything online.
Yeah, hey, come to my island. Okay. Oh, you got to watch that. Okay, now watch this next thing. Yeah.
Oh, someone else is coming? All right, let's watch it again. But yeah, I don't play anything else. Oh, wait, Mario 35 ended? When the fuck did that happen?
Oh, they announced that when they announced the game, it was that'll be here till March.
Why? It was so
That's
fun.
what everyone's been asking. That's what everyone has been saying this whole time is like,
or Mario 35, not 99.
Mario 35 and the Mario Collection are both not available anymore. At least Mario Collection, you could have got a copy of
We
it.
have physical discs.
Yeah, we have that. But Mario 35, that was a fun game. Gone.
I was playing Tetris 99, and then I went, oh yeah, the Mario version was more fun than this. Let me switch over. And yeah, it went all the way into like, hey, you can load? Yeah, load a lobby. Oh, this is done.
Yeah.
This service has been ended.
The Mario anniversary's over.
What the fuck?
So no more fun.
Mario 36.
Yeah, now we're waiting for Mario 36.
Someone will do like a Steam version.
Nintendo's going to come after their ass.
I'll put it on my wish list.
Yeah, I don't know. There's been a lot of weird decisions. And one of the saddest things to me, we didn't really talk about this aspect, not to go into more E3 stuff, but when Nintendo did their presentation during E3, I thought it was really sad when they totally blew past that this is the Zelda 35th anniversary. And they showed like, look, we're putting out a fun Zelda LCD game coming out soon. Since there's no other plans for the Zelda 35th anniversary and nothing else is going to come out, we're going to have a lot of fun with this. And it's like, oh, is that they're not doing anything else?
It's a Game & Watch.
Yeah, it was like, I just thought because they did so many things for Mario, they would have done like, okay, you're finally going to be able to play older Zelda games on your Switch, like Ocarina of Time or whatever. They'll port those on there, but no.
Maybe the Treehouse is truly like, yo, don't bother us. We're working on good games, and when they're done, they'll come out.
Yeah, maybe.
And we don't plan on the release any time around your anniversaries, and leave us alone.
Yeah, maybe.
Which is honestly how I would like my games to be made. With marketing's hands out of it.
It just doesn't seem like it'd be that hard to. I would love to have all the older Zelda games like just on a portable, and it's just weird. It's like that's easy. Like just doesn't seem like it would be that hard. But yeah, I don't know. Then again, they did that with those last few Mario games, and that was so effortless that it kind of rubbed people the wrong way. So maybe they don't want to do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I like physical bundlings of the old games. I remember even like the golden disc for GameCube was that pre-order bonus for, I think it was like Wind Waker or whatever. It came with every old Zelda game.
See, that was cool. That was a cool move when it was like, just for pre-ordering this, you get
free
all of them on this disc. It was like, I'm down to replay those. Yeah.
Yeah. Now
they were a lot more. They used to be a lot more cavalier with their older games. There was, if you remember, there was an Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Where you could go into the dude's room and just play like, oh yeah, here's like every old NES game.
The first
like,
Animal Crossing.
These are all on here. And then it's like once DLC it's like once Nintendo discovered the internet, they were like, oh, we're
stop
these
giving
things
it
are
away.
valuable. Oh, don't. Okay, but now they're not available at all. So
Sega's the only one that's putting like full games in Yakuza now.
Yeah, in Like a Dragon, you could go into an arcade and here's Virtua Fighter 5. Yeah, it's the whole game. Oh, okay. And other stuff too, old like classic
Super Hang-On
Sega games and stuff. Yeah. So anyway, they're the only ones still doing that. Nintendo, it's too valuable, but then they just hoard it in their vault and don't put it out.
What's not available? Like the Switch is Nintendo's like baby right now.
Yeah.
Like they're not focusing on 3DS as much anymore at all.
Yeah. I think that's done. I think that's done.
So like, what is available from the Zelda backlog to get on Switch? Like, can you get the NES games on that?
Yeah, those are on there. Yeah, NES and Super NES. I think those are on the monthly or the online thing. I think you can get those.
Wind Waker.
No.
Is coming. That's being advertised? No.
No,
I thought Skyward Sword is the remake.
That's the only 3D one.
That's the okay.
Of the older stuff, yeah. So anyway, I just feel like that would be easy money, but I don't get it. I don't want to do it. Anyway, that's it.
That's it. They don't want to do it, Johnny.
They don't want to do it.
That's my thought.
They don't want
I've
it.
heard that it's interesting, like as time goes on and the next generation start coming up, every generation of video game becomes the next collectible. And right now, like Wii games and Nintendo Wii is what's really collectible and what's hot right now. And some of these games are selling for more than they originally retailed for.
Yeah.
Some old Wii games.
Yeah, I'm talking stuff like Epic Mickey, like that era, like 2008.
Yeah. Oh, I bet that Tatsunoko versus Capcom we have is worth something.
Maybe video game collecting and retro console collecting is like going up right now. I think everything is because of the pandemic. Just all kinds of
that makes sense.
Any kind of entertainment. It's past the time when you're stuck at home.
Yeah.
Also, there's a worldwide computer chip shortage, which is causing all new technology to freeze and kind of is like ruining all kinds of industries. For example,
I heard about this with the automobile industry.
they can't produce new cars.
Dude, my
because
dad
they
was
can't,
telling me this.
They can't produce the computer chips that go into cars because every car has a computer chip now, which has caused used cars to sell out. So now there's just no cars. Like the car industry's fucked.
Yeah.
And we even tried just to compound that. It's not exactly the same thing, but we tried to rent a car for something and we couldn't. Like we reserved it and then got to the place and they're like, yeah, we have no cars. Because we sold them off during the pandemic, and now they can't get them back.
Yeah.
Like they can't get a supply of cars back. So they're like, "Yeah, we don't have anything."
You're talking about like playing these old Zelda games, but one, I think maybe there's just nobody working for the past year working on any of that stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe you should just look into like retro collecting because I feel like that's where all of these games are being preserved.
I enjoy
Oh yeah,
that.
I have all the old copies of these. I just wish they were all, all on the new. Hardware.
I think the expectation that this stuff is just going to be re-released and re-released on every iteration of the consoles. I don't know if Nintendo is meeting that expectation. I don't know if fans and collectors even have that expectation. I think that a lot of people. I don't know if the demand is really there because so many people are just getting the old ones and are having fun. Just collecting those old systems and getting those games.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it seems pretty explosive. Anytime they mention anything, people are always like, give me the old Zelda game. Like specifically with that series. I don't know about other stuff, but the chip shortage thing is crazy because once again, like people's expectations on certain things haven't changed. So it's funny, like everyone's talking about this, like, oh, there's barely any PS5s. There's, because the chip shortage and all that.
Oh, right.
But then Nintendo did their presentation and didn't announce a new Switch. Like there's been a theory for a long time. They're going to show a Switch Pro.
Yeah.
Like, oh, here's a a different version of it. And when they didn't, people were like, why didn't they announce it? Well, I don't think this is the time to. I don't think anyone's doing that right now. Like to launch hardware right now is not
Might have
a great
their hands
idea.
tied.
Yeah. But anyway, I think the only company that isn't worried about it is Apple because I think they started making their own chips, and I think they're like last in line to have a problem with that. Like
They've got the inside.
It seems like they've got their own chain or something, but
They probably own the coltan mines.
yeah, I don't know.
They get their
I don't
shit
know what that
direct.
is, but
They
definitely.
probably do.
They're getting their chip parts direct. Bulk, baby.
But yeah, anyway, it's a weird time with all that stuff.
Yeah, I had just heard about that, and specifically relating to cars.
Yeah, I didn't know that about cars. Shit. Speaking of cars, so Sean's not here right now, obviously.
We miss him.
He's in Vegas, just tearing it up.
Yep.
Tearing up the town.
He never got a proper bachelor party,
Yeah.
so
So he's probably getting a lap dance right
probably
now.
right now. Yeah.
Right now.
He probably timed it so it would be during the podcast just out of
Yeah.
spite.
He's probably not watching this. Well, he's trying to, but he's got boobies in his face.
Yeah, he's like, move.
What
are they talking about?
That's so
can't
Sean.
see.
That's so Sean.
Move.
Total Sean.
But anyway, but yeah, he was like trying to fill up his car and he kept finding gas stations that were like $5.23 a gallon.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's like what?
Out there even?
No, I think out there is.
So what did he do?
I
Not
think
fill
it
up?
is. I don't know.
The longer you got to ship
That's
it,
what I
When
want.
I-
So that's what I want
Did
to
he
know.
not fill up? He's like, I'll just push it.
When I went through Vegas earlier this month, it was still cheap. It was like, holy shit. Because, here gas is almost $5.
Yeah, I think there's some. I think there's some spots in Vegas in particular that they really do hike it up. I don't think it's throughout all of it, but he stopped at the wrong place. But we were just talking before the show that he I guess he put on Twitter that he was in line to get a crepe.
Okay.
Which is that just what he hunts down in every city?
He loves crepes.
I feel like no matter what city we're in, there's a story like I was in line to get a crepe.
This fucker's French, dude.
Like, what's happening? But anyway, he was in line to get a crepe, and an old man cut in front of him, and he yelled at him like, "Get it! You're cutting everybody. Get a crepe!" And some dude came out of nowhere with 2 beers and said, "Hey man, have a little more fun," and gave him 2 beers. But so he posted a picture of the 2 beers, and our question is, did he drink the 2 beers, or did he get in his head about the 2 beers? Like, I don't know what. Like, what if he asked for them back?
Have some more fun. That's
I'm
something Sean
sure
doesn't want
Sean's
to hear.
having fun. He's probably painting the town red. He probably won a bunch of money.
Probably.
I bet he saw The Amazing Jonathan. I bet. I bet Sean.
Is he still? He's alive.
He's riding the roller
Maybe.
coaster on top of the stratosphere right now.
yeah. Doing the bungee jump.
Yeah, he's bungee jumping. He's steering the gondola at the place.
Eating shrimp
you
at a
know.
buffet, poolside.
He probably just walked past Vincent D'Onofrio. Holy shit, there goes Vincent D'Onofrio.
Why Vincent D'Onofrio?
Vincent
loves
D'Onofrio is
Vegas.
always in Vegas, and Sean's partying it up. I'm
Probably
sure.
saw Logan Paul fight some other YouTuber. Or
Yeah,
something.
he probably fought Logan Paul himself.
You look,
Probably.
Sean knows how to cut loose more than anybody here because he's got those kids, and so he doesn't. It's like bottling up all the the aggression and the rage.
Yeah.
When you get to Vegas, that's like uncorking it, and all the fun comes out.
Yep.
He's probably in the Taco Bell cantina.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You know,
slushies.
The
Mountain
DJ's
Dew,
in there.
alcohol.
Yeah, and he's finished the 2 beers. He's got 2 alcoholic chalupas now.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, and he's
They
like
make-
Yeah.
eating those.
Alcoholic
cool.
chalupas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vegas is
They
wild.
They're
soak 'em.
Doritos Locos
Vegas,
chalupas,
yeah.
Kevin.
I can't express enough.
Doritos Borrachon chalupas. Okay.
I know I've already talked about this on there, but the 2019 version. Well, what year were we there? I don't know. 2019 version of Who's on First was trying to get a slurp or whatever they have at Taco Bell in one of the giant containers.
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast, like slushy.
Yeah.
I got a yard version of that. Trying to get that without alcohol was the 2019 Who's on First. So you want it. Okay, here you go. It's got alcohol because you wanted that, right? No. Okay, so we're going to get rid of it, right? But somebody else wanted it. No. You're not going to drink. No, they couldn't believe that I asked for that. They were like, well, we'll put less alcohol in it. No, none. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. They could not. They were all looking at each other like, can we do that? Well, it says on your menu you can do it. Yeah, but no one's ever ordered it.
We don't know how to do that.
But
Just
anyway,
say Sivaco.
but that was fun. I went there multiple times. It was a lot of fun. They had a great DJ. Taco Bell is the best DJs.
You kept going back, but they couldn't give you a non-alcoholic Slurpee?
No.
Why go back?
No, I only got that the one time. The other
okay.
times,
Taco
Oh, the other times it was
tacos.
just Taco Bell.
Yeah, and that
Well,
they
at that
could
point, it's
figure out.
irresistible, you know.
But that one time, they were looking at me like a unicorn walked in. They were just like, "What? You really don't? Are you sure? Yeah. Okay."
Anyways, yeah.
And then when it all ended, they kept going back and forth. They handed me one, and I walked away, and they went, "Stop!" And then took it from me and swapped another one.
Oh my God.
It was like, whoa!
This
At
is
the
like a
last second, you
trick.
caught that. That's great. Anyway.
Inconceivable.
I
man.
still have that container. Yeah, as I said last week, Darth Vader's holding it. The my-size Darth Vader.
You did let Eric know that.
Darth Vader would throw it down if there was even a drop of alcohol in there. You know,
Yeah.
he's a teetotaler.
Well, it would fuck up his robot parts or
Yeah.
whatever. I don't know. Can he do that? Could Darth
He'd
Vader
wheeze.
get
His
drunk?
robot liver would seize up.
Is there a canon thing? I would love to know. There has to be an expanded universe thing that they did. Can Darth Vader drink or get drunk or something? Or do Jedis even do that?
Can they do drug? Jedis probably can't
Jedis
do
are
drugs.
not allowed to do drugs.
Or
so
drink.
by
Okay.
definition, the Sith have to do drugs.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
be Sith if you're sober.
They're doing mind altering
So-
kind of shit.
Yeah,
The
he's
Old
probably
Republic,
Darth
dude.
Vader's probably got edibles in the suit.
Oh,
It's you wonder he has this box on his chest with a pipe that
Yeah.
goes into his mouth.
that's what I was gonna say. I don't
And
think it's
there's a bunch
edibles.
of buttons and knobs on it.
I think you're just hearing him.
You literally hear him vaping the whole movie.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he sounded like that.
I think you make that noise every podcast.
It's one of my favorite audible.
Yeah. We
gags.
noticed.
But I also love other podcasts that I listen to when there's an audible liquid gag. It's just brings a smile to my ears.
How many podcasts with that gag are you listening to?
I'm all
How
over the
many
map.
people are
Just
making that
This
gag?
American Life.
I'm all over the map.
Car talk with Click Clack.
Away with words at NPR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit the bong noise.
They love making that noise. It's so funny. They got away with words, that's for sure. Anyway, so yeah, that's why Sean's not here.
Anyways,
Figured that
He's out in Vegas.
We Garrett and I saw a movie just before we did the podcast today.
nice. You guys went on like a date?
Yeah.
Johnny was there. It wasn't weird. I told Rocco, I was like, is it just you when you invited me? And you were like, no, Johnny's coming. And then I was like, all right.
Johnny third wheeled it.
Yeah.
That's okay. Whatever. It's fun, I guess.
Johnny invited me, but I said no, thank you.
Derek,
Just
it's
so you
about
know.
family, though.
Yeah, you should have gone because this was about family.
This is about family, dude.
Yeah.
God's in your heart, bro.
Graciously, he said, you want to go see Fast 9? And I'm like, not really. But thanks.
Have you seen? Did you watch any past that first one?
No.
Okay.
First one was awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming
Seven more.
I'm assuming 2 sucks.
Yep.
I'm assuming 3 is so different it's hard to compare, but is probably garbage. Then I'm thinking 4 is the reboot.
Yeah.
And then
Wow,
5
he's on it.
is like, is that the one where like they get big celebrities to come in? And then 6 is Gonzo. And then is 7 the one where they take down a plane with the car? And then
I
8,
think so.
And then 8 had all the tank shit in it.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, I haven't seen any of these.
I was gonna
And now
say.
9, it has mostly CGI cars. So I don't care. I haven't. I only saw the first one, and I don't feel like I need to see any more. So
Yeah.
you guys did see it.
Yeah.
How was it?
Were they mostly CGI? Would you say there was a lot of CG in it?
You're thinking of the Universal show.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know what's CG or what isn't. at
Derek
this
didn't
point.
say shit about Hobbs and Shaw, so you're pretty in the dark
Yeah.
right now.
Because I only saw the first Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
So the last movie in the kind of world that I saw was Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
And after this ended, I realized, oh fuck, I don't think I've seen 8. I think the last one I saw was 7.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but half the people I've talked to have had that same reaction. Yeah, 9 was, I just realized I hadn't seen 8. I was like, what happened during 8? Like, what happened? I have enjoyed, I did a marathon of all of them, and I had a really good time. 8, though, was kind of like, that's where it kind of felt, I mean, each one takes it like too far. It's like
Right.
they almost celebrate going too far. Oh, this one, they're doing this now, but 8, it was almost like kind of like a dour kind of like, I don't know. 8, I didn't really enjoy that much because I just felt like it was like them against like a submarine and shit. It was just like, what? It felt like it definitely had a different director, and it felt like it was.
Wait, though, question, because I didn't see it.
Yeah.
It's a fast car versus a submarine?
Oh, definitely.
It's always a fast car.
Okay, just making sure.
Is it always a Challenger?
But I don't know cars, so
Yeah.
maybe. But I felt like 8, it was almost kind of like taking it seriously. It felt like it was a blockbuster movie made for like China or something, where it's like, the script doesn't matter.
It definitely is.
It's like this versus all these tanks. And it just felt like we weren't really, I don't know, it didn't feel like we were really having fun with it. Whereas I had a lot more fun with 9, where it definitely went too far. Like, there are people complaining that like this movie might have gone too far, and that is valid. But
I like it that
But
way.
I enjoyed that at least I felt like, well, they fucking know. Like they got the old director back, and there's definitely, I feel like, a sense of like we know. Like but they doubled down on it so much that it made it fun. So I had a good time. It definitely went too far. I mean, these are all inherently stupid to me, so I'm just having fun with them. I think there's some people that are really into like, oh, they shouldn't have done that with this character, but I'm so like, I had a good time.
Yeah, so did I. I mean, it was like a big action. It to me, it's like it's getting to the point of it's so ridiculous and over the top. It's like what was that action movie with Arnold and Sylvester Stallone and Untouchables? Expendables.
Unpunchables?
Unpunchables. You can't punch Dolph Lundgren. He won't be
Uncrustables was a
punched.
really good movie, yeah.
But it's like that.
Guys are old and crusty. These
Yeah.
are the Uncrustables.
It's that level of such comic action because
Yeah.
it's so far. But it had a cool gimmick,
Yeah.
like without spoiling anything. Like, okay, like there's some technology gimmick that they use a bunch, and it was like, oh, this makes it more high flying than the last one, and it
They
actually
elevated
explains it.
car fu to the next level.
Yes.
There is car fu like you've never seen.
But the technology
in Fast
fit
9.
as pseudo technology in movies works. Like, yo, we found the thing, we put the thing, work your magic.
Was it practical?
Not with real world physics. Oh, some of the effects, they destroy a lot of cars. There's CG, but they do fuck up a lot of
Because
vehicles.
we recently on Mega64 Movie Club watched Jackie Chan's Police Story,
Oh,
which
yeah.
kind of like invented car fu, or
Yes.
just is very famous for these huge car stunts that they do.
Yeah.
And I remember watching that and then seeing a commercial for Fast 9 where it just didn't, I mean, in the commercial, they weren't using real cars. It was clearly like green screen stuff.
There's definitely a lot of that, but I felt like at least with the cars, there were enough things that were like, okay, that was practical, and they had to have set a record for how many destroyed cars. Like, I think Blues Brothers had the record for all these years. There's no way they didn't top that. It was like, you've destroyed so many cars practically here. I don't know how it wouldn't break the record. But there's also really gonzo parts where it's like, okay, well, yeah, this is CG.
We're CG and some
honestly,
shit.
the most egregious CG that I recognized from it, that for me, and I kind of brought this up on that movie club episode, was that like a dude jumping from car to car would be a CG person. And it's like, oh yeah, you didn't even have a stunt guy for that. You know, that's where it bothered me the most.
I personally feel like action movies need stunt people doing real stunts.
Yeah. Oh,
and short of that, what do you like? Is your story so engaging that the stunt being fake is just good storytelling? You know, like what fake stunt is so crucial that it's like, oh my God, that part of the story was so emotionally moving. I'm glad they kept that in there, even though it was a totally fake stunt.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is, you might not agree with this. I feel like for me, if the imagination behind a sequence is so good, or like, whoa, how did you even plan this out? I might excuse some CG.
Do you have an example?
The example that for me is the 100 Agent Smith fight in Matrix Reloaded, which the CG does not look good in that part. And I always hear that like, oh, that part is fucking like, it's rubbery. But in my head, I liked that part because it was like, well, I never would have thought of that. You know what I mean? It was so like, I thought the imagination in that part was so like, was so high that I forgave that. I'm not expecting other people to feel that way. But like, that's a part where I didn't mind, okay, there's some fake looking people in this. But
well, there's a couple things there with that scene. One, Keanu Reeves is actually fighting a fuck ton of dudes.
Yeah, and all the same dude.
No, but like they film it with him actually fighting a shit ton of people.
Sure.
That's practical. I would argue that in that scene when it becomes CGI, I kind of check out like when he puts the post down and starts running in a circle, kicking all of them. It's like, okay, I stopped caring because you're CGI kicking a bunch of fake cartoon people. Yeah,
and I get that, but just in my own whatever, I thought like that shot was so creative that I forgave that. I know not everyone feels that way, but that's a scene where I would forgive it. Like, you're going so gonzo here that if they look fake, okay,
yeah,
fine.
But again, that's not even like really a stunt.
Sure.
It's like a fake fight scene.
That's what I mean. It's more of the concept than it is whatever. With cars, yeah, it bothers me a little more because it's like, it's not like you're doing Transformer shit. They're cars. So yeah, I'm a little less. I guess in this movie, I'm willing to forgive some of the technology that they have that you mentioned. They use certain technology where it's like, okay, you're going really sci-fi with this, so I'll forgive some of the car CGI. It's the people stunts that bother me when it's just like, he just jumped from car to car. Like, you didn't need to have a CG person there like that. You know,
if you couldn't do it with if you can't do the person jumping from a car to car or like flying through the air, hit off a motorcycle or something, if you can't do that without a stunt person safely, don't like the writing should be changed.
If you're writing a movie and you're like, wouldn't it be really exciting if the main character had to jump from car to car?
Yeah.
The answer should be like, only if we really get a guy to fucking do it. Because if you're animating that, I just feel like you haven't really accomplished anything.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes people have forgotten like the point of a movie is like, it's exciting to see a person do that.
Yeah.
And you write a movie to construct a logical situation.
Yeah.
So that you can logically put a real guy there and have an excuse to have him really do it. But then we've gotten to the point where it's like, yeah, but it would be cheaper and safer if we didn't put a real guy there. Okay, then don't write it in. And if you're not going to do it, don't try to do it if you don't intend to.
I forgive The Matrix because it's so beyond reality that's why in my brain it's like not there. But yeah, with this, I feel like a lot of it was, if we have the camera here, how crazy would that be? And so it has to be a CG person because we could never get this angle. But it's like, then shoot it different. I don't know. Like that's where it bothers me is what I've seen Bam Margera jump from a truck to a truck. Like I've seen that.
And honestly,
call Bam.
You would probably rather rewatch that footage. Than rewatch the scene in Fast 9 because a real guy doing it.
So much
doing it successfully, and you know he does it successfully. But you know it's really being done. That's more engaging and entertaining than the character had to do it, and so they CGI'd it. Cool.
They tailor that to fit what they already wrote.
I mean, I feel like that's inherently like we're getting to the core of entertainment. It's like a little bit of realism, a little like putting some skin in the game, like actually risking something is exciting.
That being said, again, I forgive a degree of that with the sci-fi stuff they were doing with the cars and stuff. It was so over the top and whatever that it felt like, well, yeah, you're gonna go crazy with. I get that, but yeah, it was just when it was a person that just all right, figure something else out.
Do you feel like there was a cool stunt without spoiling it? Was there a stunt piece in this movie? Like, for example, the movie Terminator 3 sucks.
Sure.
But there's a stunt piece in the middle of it. There's one scene, that is like, hey, watch the movie just for that stunt sequence because it was like crazy. Is there something like that in this movie that you feel?
I'm trying to think.
I would.
It globe-trotted and there was so much all over and so many. The team would split off into little factions and then come back.
So a couple sequences maybe?
There was a couple big sequences where everyone was in on.
There was a chase towards the end. I keep wondering if this technology is a spoiler or not, so I won't even go into it. But they're using it heavily. And that, again, I was like, I think
fun.
You must have wrecked like 600 cars. Like I don't know. So
the third act kind of chase was definitely the big one.
Was really like damn. And I think when there was some practical stuff in it that I was like I think this is practical and you did a pretty good job with this. But it was a fun movie too. It was like being back at a movie theater and stuff. It was a fun movie to do that with, where it was stupid blockbuster. Like it was, you know what I mean? It's like if I was going back to a movie theater, I would for the first time I'd rather it be this than like some quiet drama. Even though I might enjoy that movie more more in an ultimate sense or whatever, but this was fun to like go back and like eat a shitload of popcorn and stuff.
It had good popcorn, that's true.
The popcorn was good. I missed the popcorn.
Popcorn was good.
But I got to talk fuck. Sorry, I have to talk about this, and I don't want to, but I have to.
What?
During this lockdown and all that, some dark deeds were done behind the scenes, and I'm so upset. A lot of people have different theaters where they go. Most people, when I've heard from like our audience before, most people like the theater in their town is AMC, but we have a lot of Regal theaters around here. They signed a deal with Pepsi. They don't have Coke anymore.
That's
it's all
new.
Pepsi. They even show the roller coaster intro.
I noticed that's new. Where's Coke?
Nowhere. You know how much I loved having a cherry Coke during a movie? Pepsi or Diet Pepsi or Pepsi Max.
What about Dasani water?
No, out.
What water? Are we drinking Arrowhead?
Probably.
It's straight from the fucking tap.
Dude. They're giving us
Pepsi
tap?
doesn't have official bottled water?
It's called a Diet Pepsi. That's with swill. It's just a gross water. That's what it is.
It's a stinky
so
water.
So sad. It was like, I walked up and I was like, I haven't been to the theater in so long. Give me a popcorn and a cherry Coke.
Time to get on my level, buddy. Sneaking in with the Starbucks coffee.
Well, that's what it's come down to.
Hey,
that's what it's come down to.
If you've ever had the joy in your life making a teenager frown, ask anyone working at the movie theater to make you a cup of coffee, because it's on their menus.
It is,
it's on their menus, but they look at you like, all right, what the fuck?
At what age?
10 p.m. You want coffee? I have to go make.
At what age do you stop letting a teenager force you to throw your drink away? Podcast question of the week. I'm 35 years old, and when we were going to movie theaters recently, I was 34, okay, a year ago, 33, whatever. Some teenager was forcing me to throw my drink away, and I just kept thinking,
I
like,
hate that.
Who are you?
I don't know if I can allow this.
Yeah,
I
this will
just
not
think,
abide.
as a point of pride, I don't think I.
It's caring
I
behavior,
don't
though.
believe that it is in my best interest to cede over the authority to this teenager
Yeah.
to tell me to dispose of my drink. I just feel like, and I know on this show, I have a controversial relationship with movie theaters.
What do you mean?
People already
talking about?
don't like my approach to movie theaters. All that aside, is it cool? I don't think it's cool that, you can't bring a drink in the movie theater.
It's
Why is it
not.
my problem that they make their money from concessions?
They make most of it from concessions. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, but
mean,
their
it's
concessions are ridiculously priced.
still.
It's-
And I
it-
thought that they would welcome us back as there's a fucking banner. Welcome back. And there's a pre-roll. Welcome back. Thank
We
you
missed
for
you.
coming. We missed you. It's like, yeah,
They
but you
kinda
didn't-
did. They
you didn't
kinda
lower
did.
your prices though. Like
I think everything's more expensive.
I think it's
actually.
more expensive.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought like, are we getting like $10 movie tickets again? Like, welcome back. Get
Yeah.
people in because it was kind of dead.
I think it's all more. It was kind of dead.
It's a fucking new movie
Yeah, it
on the
was-
weekend, and
it
it
was
was
dead.
dead in there.
Society sucks. Whether it's,
No.
Truly.
whether it's fucking airplane industry or the movie theater industry, it just seems like everything's more expensive, but you're getting less and less,
yeah,
and it's
it's
just like getting
entropy.
passed on to us, the consumer. Your airplane seats getting smaller, your movie concessions are getting more expensive, but the popcorn's more stale and the flights are crappier.
I know the popcorn was good. I'm going to stand up and say the
well,
popcorn
at
was
least
good.
it's corn.
It cost way more, but it
was
was
good corn,
delicious.
yeah.
I mean, let's
Okay.
call it what it is.
So you endorse Regal then? You say they're doing a good job.
No, I didn't say that. No, and guess what? They do that newbie thing before the movie.
Maria Menounos.
When Marina Menounos says, get here early to do trivia before the movie. She's not even showing up.
Dude, you could tell.
You could tell they chroma keyed like a Skype call or something. She's like calling in on Discord and shit like, hey, we're doing the movies again. Welcome back to the movies. Like, you didn't even show up.
So is this your first time back in the theater since the pandemic?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's fun.
Were people coughing in there?
I
Yeah,
don't
did
want
you
to
hear
I don't want to
anything?
speak for him, but Johnny said he heard a rogue cough.
You heard a cough,
Johnny,
Johnny?
is that true?
Yeah, I don't know Mike up here, but yeah.
Oh.
Johnny said, yeah. I went to a concert yesterday
Okay.
Oh, wow,
at a
really?
bar. So it was my first time being back. Well, it wasn't a bar. It was like a side alley next to a brewery attached to a restaurant. There were like two stages. It was like
And it
an
wasn't a
indoor-
concert. It was,
You know what I mean? They billed it as a one-day music festival.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
But I
That's cool.
think it was a poor excuse for a music festival. It's more like a glorified concert
In San
with
Diego.
two stages. Yeah, in San Diego. So
okay.
it was a brewery, and they had like an alley next door to the brewery, and they had a restaurant attached. So it was like, an outdoor stage, an indoor stage, and then what they called a speakeasy. It was interesting, being back at a show.
Yeah.
Socializing.
People are just obnoxious, sweaty, gross, drunk, smoking cigarettes in public. You're breathing in people's
Oh,
cigarette smoke because there's an outdoor stage. It was like that
Nature
kind of
is
show
healing.
again.
Rock and roll, baby.
Smelling people's BO.
Nice. I kind of miss it though, man. BO.
Yeah. You don't?
Well, we got
I've been
PAX coming
smelling
up.
so good this past year. I'm ready to smell some stank.
Yeah, so that's what I was
Hey.
doing.
Just for old time's sake, they
more
announced
stank.
PAX is happening. Can we let's just not bathe. Let's do this PAX. We all talked about how we missed it because over the whole year I
Yeah.
kept seeing people, even me, I'll say that I miss when people stink at conventions. Like that's how bad it's gotten. Put your money where your mouth is.
Let's go back to 08.
This PAX, I'm gonna get filthy. Let's just sweat.
Stop wiping.
I'm just suggesting something fun.
Start
Yeah,
poop
no
sucking.
more.
I think,
I'm sick of this wiping.
real
I think
gamer
people have been
activities.
pent up for so long, they forgot how to socialize in
Yeah.
public.
Yeah, I definitely.
I think you're going to get your wish. I think people forgot what it was like to be in
Right.
crowds.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. But that's what's going to make
Nothing
them
else
fun.
to say.
We're all going to be awkward together. So, yeah, I'm going to be going to some concerts. Shout out Foo Fighters. They're doing that.
Foo
concert.
Fighters,
Aren't they doing like Madison Square Garden? I'll be there.
something big.
I don't know of any other like concerts happening though. Like they're all scheduled for fall. Or
There's
something.
a big like all the goth bands and dark wavy bands are getting together and doing a big festival. And
Oh,
I think
really?
it just got so sold out that they added like a second day with all the same lineup.
Oh.
But I don't know where that is. And it's probably for like the end of the summer. I think like people are starting to announce their tours and their festival. Like you said, Derek, everything's a festival now. It can't just be a show.
Yeah.
You can't just go see 5 bands. You got to go for the weekend.
Everybody's
and
trying
everyone
to
plays.
recoup that money, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick, I have some things to say about that too. There's a funny thing that I've been watching happen, and I'll detail that in a moment. But I wanted to do a little bit of a shout out, and I found the best store this week.
Oh, yeah?
I was searching Google, and I searched best shop. Shop.mega64.com came up. It was the second result. And I said, well, what's the first one? It was a broken link.
Wow.
So ours was the first one that worked. So that's the old broken link bit. Shop.mega64.com is a working site you can go to. It works. And you can order so much great stuff, all kinds of great apparel, you name it, it's on there. Friday, we restocked our Anomaly gear, which is the Anomaly hoodie and joggers. The whole outfit has been restocked at shop.mega64.com. And every week on the podcast, we like to do a 64-hour special. It's a shirt that's only up for 64 hours. Tonight, we did a little restock. It's first come, first serve. But we have the Holy shirt featuring Derek there on there. That legendary shirt. We have a little bit of supply left from when we first ran it, so that's on there now. 64 hours or while supplies last. That might not last. So get on that if you missed.
If you're watching live now, get on that.
Yeah, and also Patreon.com/Mega64. We have all kinds of exclusive stuff. Just put up a friend dimension where you guys play. I'm already forgetting the name of the game. It was a trippy game that you guys just played.
Nice.
I wasn't there for
Hardcore
it.
drug
Was it
simulator.
Manifold Garden?
Yes,
That's the one.
All right.
Manifold Garden that just went up there.
Yeah, we tried to get Sean to play it. Sean to understand it. I don't know if Sean liked it or hated it, or if it confused him or enlightened him.
I don't know. I
It's
don't
just
know
another
either.
experience.
You can watch
for
the
Sean.
episode and find out for
Yeah.
yourself. And you let us know what your take is on it.
During the episode, they hand him a beer and say, "Have more fun." But anyway, yeah. So that's on there, and there's a couple days left to get on. We announced our Patreon gift package, our fall package. If you get on now and stay at tier 3 for the next couple months, you get we have anime Mega64 anime hits volume 1 vinyl with songs from our past, like in 5 minutes videos and other related stuff. Yeah, it's like a cyan blue vinyl. And with a thumb drive full of unseen material, stuff like that. But there's a couple days to get that left, so get on that. I think June 30th is the last day. So if
This
you
is
missed
so
out on
cool.
that, pick that up. Yeah, it's going to be really.
You
good.
don't want to miss out on this.
Yeah.
A lot of times the record releases come out and people are like drooling over them. It's like, I got to get on that Patreon game.
Yeah, every time
This
they
one
ship,
especially.
yeah, when they ship months later, everyone's like, "Oh, how do I get that?" And it's like, "Oh, you missed your shot, dude. It was a limited run."
So shoot your shot now.
Yeah. So check it out on Patreon. No, what I was going to say was talking about concerts, and I know Foo Fighters did a concert where they were asking for people's vaccination info, and I guess they're doing that on the next. The band Kiss does their own cruise.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think they've done this for a long time, and their next one they're requiring vaccinations. And I followed Gene Simmons on Twitter because his whole Twitter feed is just telling people bye because they're all saying they won't go. I will. I've been a fan for 50 years, and you just kissed me goodbye. I will
good
not
pun.
be a lab rat. Okay, see ya. That's all you say to a fan of 50, whatever. Anyway.
I'm in the Kiss Army, goddamn.
I'm in the Kiss Army. Okay, see ya. No, you will not see me.
Dishonorable discharge, fucker.
Yeah. So anyway, so if you're planning to attend that cruise, it looks like
Is
you
there
gotta show some.
Okay, now we've heard of the Foo Fighters and Kiss and all these responsible fucking rock groups. Who are the badass anti-hero
Yeah.
You know, what's the band out there that's going to go no vaccine?
Oh, Johnny,
Yeah.
who are they? Gutter Life.
Oh, they
Gutter
really
Life.
did that?
Gutter Life.
No vaccine.
We talked about
Oh,
it
they
on
really did that.
Mega64 and Scene.
Oh, that's awesome.
We got an official statement from Gutter Life on
Okay.
Mega64 and Scene.
Oh, nice.
You know, don't get that vaccine.
They're holding a official concert with non-vaccinated.
Well, all of
attendees
their
only.
songs and lyrics are about how they refuse to get vaccinated.
Oh, okay,
so
all right.
I can't imagine they would hold a concert that required a vaccination.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And
Gutter
good, more
life.
power to them. You know, freedom, America,
Yeah.
It's the beauty of this country.
freedom to die, freedom to fail. Freedom, it does not mean guaranteed success. Freedom
hell
means
no.
you're free to fuck your life up and fuck off and
Not
fucking
listen
go,
to anyone's advice.
It's always nice to have a Delta
That's your
variant
freedom.
of freedom.
Yeah, go for it. Welcome to America. You got so many people fucking off in America, fucking their life up. That's what it's all about.
Don't be afraid of your freedom.
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
It's good. It's good here, guys.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know of any other. I don't know of like any concerts happening here or anything other. I mean, like there's stuff like what you mentioned, but
Bar shows.
I haven't heard about anything like that. I still, yeah.
Yeah, no one I follow. Well, I don't even know what like. I don't even know how I used to find out about shows anymore. It's been so long.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I was going to concerts really rarely before COVID hit. Anyway, I was kind of burnt out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's funny.
it'd be a rare show to get me to go. I went to like.
Yeah, I got some shows you can go to. You would have loved yesterday's show.
Yeah?
Earthless was the headlining band.
You know what? I just realized a friend of ours, their band Razor Knights, is going to have a show at the Casbah next month that I'm going to.
I'll go
Me and
with
Brian are
you
going.
to that.
Yeah, you should. Oh,
For
okay,
sure.
that'll be
I love
sick.
going to, all kinds of shows, big bands, local bands. There's a bunch of wrestling shows that are going to be coming through Southern California that me and Johnny are
Oh.
super psyched to go to. I think there's 3 coming up that are going to be. Are any of them pay-per-views? No.
No
Well,
pay-per-view.
some of them are
really,
televised.
Are they really soon or like in a couple months or what?
I think the first one that I know of is in August. Is
Oh,
there one
okay.
before that you know of?
Japan one. I think that's in September.
Yeah, so probably we're talking about 6 weeks out from where we are now.
Damn, cool.
Yeah, not bad.
They'll be here in San Diego, like doing live shows.
They'll
maybe?
be here in San Diego or Los Angeles.
Oh, okay.
Which is
Might have
as
to do
far
a
as
little-
I'm willing to go.
Yeah,
to see
yeah.
a show.
Yeah. Yeah. It was kind of. I wasn't going to concerts for a long time either, but in 2019, for some reason, I went to more shows than I like ever have. And again, like I feel really grateful because that like softened the blow, and then it was like, good. I don't need to go back for a long time.
They're all gone now.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm good. Like, yeah, that's kind of exciting that that's starting up again. It still feels weird. It still was weird, feeling weird being in a movie theater. Like it was still like, is this okay? Is it okay that I'm
Yeah.
here? But
It was only weird for me the first time. This was my
yeah.
third time back.
oh, okay.
I went last night even.
Oh, yeah. I had a question for you, but what happened last night? What did you see last
I
night?
saw the Hitman's bodyguard's wife, I think is what it's called. I don't know.
We talked to them before the movie, and it was like, did you know
The
this?
Hitman's wife's bodyguard.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And
I didn't go ahead.
No, what didn't you know?
Oh, I didn't know that's a sequel to a first movie that exists.
What's the first movie?
The Hitman's
The
Bodyguard.
Hitman's Bodyguard. Yeah, okay.
The Hitman's bodyguard.
See, it was Samuel L. Jackson and Ryan Reynolds, and then they added.
Wait, it's not the Hitman's wife?
No, the wife
Hitman's
now
Bodyguard.
is what's I love her. What's her name? Selma Hayek.
So the first one was about the Hitman's bodyguard, but this is about
Yeah.
the wife's bodyguard.
Yeah,
Yes.
and she's like a spicy Latinx, I think is the proper term.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And she's
I'll
got,
talk
she's
to
got
you
rosaries
later.
tattooed on
I'll
her
talk to
fucking
you after the
forearms,
show.
and she shoots fucking guns and stuff.
Spicy Latin X.
I thought that was the proper nomenclature. It's a Ryan Reynolds comedy. It's fucking.
Well, that's what the first
enjoyed
one was.
Fast 9
did,
more.
Did you guys ever see the gif of the most famous thing that came out of the first movie is, have you ever seen the gif of Ryan Reynolds going,
No.
No,
oh, that gif is everywhere.
that's
You've
from
seen
that
it.
movie.
You just don't remember it.
He plays
You'll see
kind
it
of the
everywhere
same
now.
character in everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm over Ryan Reynolds' shtick. I think I've already talked about that on here.
Yeah.
He's the same guy in everything. He showed up in, was it Hobbs? Speaking of Fast and Furious, he showed up
Oh,
in
yeah.
Hobbs and Shaw. And he's the same, it's the same fucking character.
Yeah.
I just watched Game of Thrones, and you interrupted it. No, I'm here. And
Doesn't Kevin Hart show up in Hobbs and Shaw too?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're playing like the two of them would get maybe a spinoff, but I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, nobody cares
in
about
the fast
that,
verse.
But anyway, I was laughing really hard that you didn't know that was a sequel.
I was just I was there for a date night. It was like, all right, let's go to the movies.
Okay,
what's playing? It doesn't matter.
So my other question, I've been waiting to ask you, and I wanted to ask you about this off the air, but I kept hanging on to it. Like, no, it would be funnier to find out about this on here. So there was one day a couple of weeks ago, it was on a Friday, that you told me, a week or two ago, and you told me, all right, I'm excited, going to the movie theater with my girlfriend. We're going, can't wait to go back.
Yeah.
Seeing Black Widow. And I was like, no, that's not out for like a month. Nope. It's out now. We're going to see it. Got tickets ready to go. And I was like, yeah, that is July 9th. That is definitely not now. Nope. Pretty sure it's now. We're going tonight. And it just kept going. And I let it go. But I was like, that is not out.
So how was Black Widow?
How was Black Widow?
When I found out later that night that Black Widow is not out for another month, I was like, oh, I should text Rocco that I just realized, never mind. I'm just going to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm just going to forget about it. I don't know. Someone tells me something, I just believe them half the time. So she told me, oh, Black Widow's out. Let's go see it tonight. I was like, fuck yeah. Well, when I got home from work that day, it was like, yo, all right, the showtime for like Peter Rabbit 2 is at 7. Like, let's go. I'm like, what?
I thought Peter Rabbit 2?
You know what? We didn't
fuck?
see Peter Rabbit 2. I don't even remember what the first thing. What was the first thing back I saw? I can't even fucking remember.
I would have loved if it was Peter Rabbit 2 instead of Black Widow. Like that. Like maybe that was her trick to I'll tell him it's Black Widow.
It might have been as bad. I really can't remember. I saw Fast 9, then Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, and then what was in theaters like earlier this month, like the first things back?
Quiet Place?
That's what it was.
Is that what it was?
2. Yeah.
A quieter or quiet.
Which I liked.
Too.
Yeah.
That was your favorite of the three?
Of the three that I've been back to theaters for, that's my speed. Yeah.
Did you see Quiet Place 1?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Couple times. What did you think of the second one?
A perfect sequel to that first low-budget horror movie. Yeah. I thought it did a really good job.
Did you like it more than or just as much?
I like trilogies.
Okay.
So I almost feel like, hey, if they could do a third without fucking it up,
yeah,
that'd be a cool franchise to just be, the Quiet Place series,
Yeah. I saw Quiet Place, but I kind of didn't dig it that much. I feel like it was more sci-fi than horror.
It definitely is a lot of suspense sci-fi. Because just the audio mix is suspenseful, so there's huge fucking suspense vibes in it.
Yeah.
Because it's so quiet.
Yeah. Is there like a new gimmick to the second one, or is it just more of the same? Like basically the first one, you can't make any noise or else these monsters with really good hearing will hunt you down and kill you.
Yeah.
And the whole world has been annihilated by these monsters.
They hear better than...
And you don't really know, as far as I remember, you don't know like where they came from or why they're here. I think it's an alien invasion maybe, but I don't really remember.
You don't see a lot of that in the first movie.
Yeah.
This second one is a good sequel because they show you like 48 hours before.
Oh, okay.
24 hours before.
Oh, that's cool. That's kind of interesting. I never saw either of them.
They show you.
Oh, so has it only been a few days in the first movie?
No.
It seems like they've been doing this for a while.
They've been doing this for a while. They've got a whole routine and like a compound set up in the first movie, So this happened a long time ago, but this sequel like continues from where the first movie ended, but it also shows you all these flashbacks where you get to learn like, whoa, this is how the shit ended.
Interesting.
It was cool.
It's interesting because Fast 9 did the same thing.
Fast 9
has a bunch of flashbacks, whatever. So what was the more compelling sci-fi?
I like, I'm a Quiet Place fan. Although I was a real big fan of, what's the actress that plays Ana Lucia was like?
She
actually did
Michelle Rodriguez?
Michelle Rodriguez got to do like a bunch of cool fight sequences where she was doing like jujitsu moves and shit on dudes. It was cool. A lot of gunfighting too, which I like.
Yeah. Gun Kata is back.
Gun Kata is here, baby.
Still talking about Quiet Place? No.
I don't
It was
know.
Fast 9.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
this
just
is
all
Fast
over.
Nine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all over. Anna Lucia's got. I keep calling her their lost character.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Michelle Rodriguez got your head spinning.
Now
dude.
you put her in a movie.
Yeah, she's that spicy Latin X.
Yeah.
Right?
Get 'em
no,
both
we're
to
talking
team
about
up.
Selma Hayek.
Yeah.
Selma and Michelle could get together in some kind of like buddy.
Michelma.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Buddy gangster, because they wouldn't be good cops, like a buddy gangster heist movie.
Yeah. Why haven't they done that? Fuck Hobbs and Shaw.
Sell a ticket right now.
Selma and Michelle.
Selma and Louise.
Oh, they already did that. And it had a car too.
A pink Cadillac. Damn it.
Oh.
Anything upcoming that you guys are interested in theater wise?
The next movie. Oh, they did announce Jackass 4 and Dune are going to come out the same day.
Dune got delayed again. That's
Yeah,
right.
and so now it's coming out the same day as Jackass 4. So Dune's fucked.
Oh, you know what I'm really looking for? Robert Pattinson as Batman.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
going to be cool.
Has that been dated?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
That'll get you back into the theater, though. You think?
Yeah, I wish they could get Robert Pattinson and Zac Efron together. Like, I wish Robert Pattinson was Batman and Zac Efron was Superman. That'd be fucking tight. That's the movie I want.
Why Zac Efron?
Cause Zac Efron rules.
He does.
Yeah, except he did this like new age hippie show on Netflix that was kind of problematic. But other than that, Zac Efron is a treat. Same with Robert Pattinson. They're both great.
I know you like Pattinson, but
Yeah, they're awesome.
I
like
can't
them both.
tell if the Efron love is real.
Yeah, I got a thing for really successful up and coming Hollywood heartthrobs.
What
More
was,
power to them.
What was
I feel
Efron's breakout?
like High School Musical.
Baywatch.
It was High School
Oh.
Musical. Okay, I've never
Yeah.
seen those.
Yeah, High School Musical, High School Musical 2. See, the problem with Zac Efron is he hasn't had his moment to shine. Robert Pattinson has broken through. You know, he started with Harry Potter and Twilight. Zac Efron started High School Musical. Nobody took either of them seriously. But then Robert Pattinson had all these critically acclaimed roles. Where's Zac Efron's critically acclaimed role? I know he's tried to make a couple, but he hasn't had his breakout yet. But he could be Superman.
He's got to work with a director, like a big name director.
He's got to make like a Safdie brothers film.
Yeah.
His breakout could have been Baywatch, but nobody went, so we'll never know.
Oh, okay. No, I saw that with The
really?
Rock.
Yeah.
Oh,
Zac
no kidding.
Efron and The Rock were
Yeah,
there.
Zac Efron's awesome.
Okay, yeah, he is kind of awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's built well. He's got a nice head of hair.
Everybody
on him.
thinks Zac Efron's a joke, but then you're like, wait, what was the last time I saw Zac Efron in a movie? Oh yeah, he was great.
He had good timing.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
He just
played a
needs
himbo.
he just needs his shot.
Yeah. Give Zach his shot. I'm
Thank
with I'm
you.
with
Now
there.
you get it.
I'm
Now
with
the
you.
Zac Efron haters. They're this guy. I could tell. I'm picking
Goodbye,
up vibe.
haters.
I don't think he's ever been in a thing that I liked. I don't have nothing against him.
That's
But
right.
I'm trying to think if
he
there's
hasn't had his moment.
I'm trying
I
to think if
agree.
there's a movie I've liked that he was in.
If you take the guy individually, he's awesome. But you look at his projects, it's like, nah, none of these really work for you. I see the potential, Zach. I'll make a star out of you.
Alpha
I'll
Dog
put you in a
reboot.
movie. Like Terminator reboot with Zac Efron as John Connor.
Ooh.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, that's
That
what we
would be
need right
good.
now is more
We need
Terminator.
another Terminator.
I think that will solve.
With Zac Efron
Solve
as
the
John
saga.
Connor.
They keep getting better.
Get Arnold and Linda Hamilton out.
Yeah.
Get that Daenerys Game of Thrones shit out of
Take
there.
a Terminator verse and just have every single person that's played John Connor in the movies, and they
Yeah.
have like 7 people.
At this point, Jesus, did
You-
anybody
you'd
see
have,
that last one?
Oh yeah, I did. I see
know.
every.
Was it any good?
It was free on Amazon Prime, and I didn't think
There
it
was CG John Connor for a split second.
The very last one, like Dark Fate,
Dark Fate is on Amazon Prime.
and you saw that?
Yeah, I
Oh,
watched it
okay.
because it was just on Amazon Prime.
Oh,
for
okay.
free.
There's like they couldn't get Edward Furlong or whatever, so they like
Yeah.
CG his whole character
Oh,
in
that's
for
good.
one scene.
You know
and
what
it's
Already
sucks?
good.
Can I? And I haven't seen any of these. I'll write a fucking hit Terminator movie on the fucking spot.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here's Terminator. A robot's coming to kill you and you can't stop it. That's it. That's it. That's a hit
Yeah.
concept.
But they keep
How
trying
do
to
you
do-
fuck that up? Yeah, I know. They keep trying to do blah blah blah. That anything
Timeline
that's not
fuckery,
that.
yeah.
You started with okay, a robot's coming for a woman and nobody believes the woman.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. How does she get help? Okay, now the woman's in an insane asylum and the robot's coming for her kid. Oh, the kid is helpless. How's the kid
Yeah.
gonna get help? those were the last 2 times this idea worked.
Yeah.
So now it's like, all right, we know the robot's coming for you. You just need a guy that has the means to stop the robot, but the robot can't be stopped. So the robot has to kill the president of the United States. But he has literally the entire military force to protect him. That's the movie. Just you drop a robot in the middle of the desert, and it's the robot's here, the president's over here, and
no matter what.
They come no matter what gets in the way. And it comes down to the president by himself in his underwear with like a stick has to take on the Terminator.
Yeah.
They fucking nuked the Terminator. They sent tanks.
It's not working.
They bombed him with an F-35. Nothing works.
What is this thing?
Yeah, the president like runs out in the middle of the desert, takes all his clothes off, you know, and it's just he's with a stick. And that's it. And that's the movie.
They keep making each one about we just fucked up the timeline more. No, okay.
The hunter killers are coming.
We've done it.
It's literally the robot's coming to kill you, and you can't stop it because it's a robot.
Yeah, like
That's it's
Not-
so
don't think too hard
simple.
about it.
Yeah.
the main character shouldn't even know what the Terminator is or who Cyberdyne is. It shouldn't even look the same. It should just be
Literally, it's like, Mr. President, we got a report of some sort of anomaly from the future. What? Yeah, that's all we know.
It's heading this way.
That's all he knows.
Yeah, that's it.
Anomaly from the future. What's that? And then it cuts to naked, not Arnold, but Zac Efron.
dude, yeah,
it's
Zac.
fucking naked Zac
Yeah.
Efron. Dude. He walks into some biker bar. And he's like, "Hi, I'm Zac Efron. I need your boots, your clothes, and your underwear." Hollywood, call me up,
Dude.
We're gonna
I
do
just
it.
know I asked about that last one because I know a lot of like filmmaker type people who were like, you know, this movie is proof that you could do a good Terminator sequel, but at this point, no one will care because you fucked up the franchise so much. But I was like, this one was good.
It's
it didn't
competent.
look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What-
I like Salvation even, so
I was told.
You're alone on that one.
Yeah, I was told.
I forget that
Just
movie exists.
The first-
Honestly,
Jake
it-
Sully?
It cracks me up because Terminator Salvation was part 1 of a trilogy.
Ooh,
and
that
it's
didn't
like,
happen.
oh yeah, wow, great trilogy. Yeah, cool.
But
well,
this
the
new
trilogy didn't happen, but they continued to release movies after that.
Yeah.
So
Dark Fate kind of has the underlying thing that Salvation had, though, where like she doesn't quite know what she is.
That's
as
wonderful.
a
That's
Terminator.
so interesting.
Well, I was gonna say.
it was so compelling in Salvation, they had to do
Yeah.
it.
I had to keep
I
it
was
going.
gonna say Salvation is the only one I actually will throw a point to.
Yeah.
Just because.
Sorry, 2.
No, after 2. I mean, the 8 that came after that. Just because it was at least attempting to not do that shit again. Like it was
Right,
like
do its own thing.
Okay, it's the war when John Con, it's like it's in the future when the war happens.
Mm-hmm.
At least it was that and not, oh no, we're fucking with time again.
back in the
We're
90s.
back in here. At least it was something else, but it wasn't
Yeah.
good, but no, anyway, all I had heard about with the last one that came out with Dark Fate, people were like, yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Really? And then they explained the first 5 minutes to me, and it's like, oh my God, I will not watch that.
Hey.
It was like, well, it starts where 2 ended, but then it all gets
Guys,
fucked up. Don't care.
I got another idea for a Terminator movie. That
good.
is just another example of why I should be in Hollywood making Terminator movies.
Nice Terminator. He's
Yeah,
good.
no, even better. You're
agree with
thinking
that.
you're on the right path. How do we flop Terminator on
Yeah.
its head?
This is
it's
like the
always
producers.
a robot gets sent back in time to kill a dude.
Yeah.
We send a dude into the future to kill the Terminator.
Yeah.
One human sent into the
Yeah.
future
Yeah.
to take out the Terminator leader. You have to terminate
Yeah.
the Terminators.
T9000.
Yes.
That's
Thank
crazy,
you.
dude.
That John Connor goes to the future naked. He's like, fuck it. I'm bringing
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Damn, let me write these movies.
That's
so
what.
cool.
Hey, and we talked about what are you looking forward to in the theater. I didn't even need to say my most anticipated is the fucking Matrix 4.
Oh, yeah.
And there's going to be a trailer for that any day, and I'm like scared because I'm not going to handle that very well. I am too excited for that. But I'm hoping they do something like that where it's like the real world was the Matrix the whole time, like, and it's you that's plugged in, and you were dead and I was alive.
And they show the audience like End of Ava.
No, that's too weird.
you see
No,
yourself?
that's too weird. That's too far.
Oh, okay.
No.
Too off.
You're not understanding.
All right.
It's okay. It's all right. No, but anyway, yeah, so hopefully there'll be more Terminators to come. There was a Terminator game that came out with this last one too. Did anybody play that? No.
I love Terminator games. I have a lot of very shitty Terminator-based video games. The first tie-in for T2 on NES was so bad. So bad.
Yeah.
And then the best one, I think, was Genesis, the one that worked with the Menacer gun I had.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
T2, the arcade game.
Yeah. Didn't Tommy Salarico do the music on like the Sega CD one or something?
I think he did it on RoboCop versus Terminator, which is a
Oh.
Genesis game I also
Oh,
have.
maybe.
They
yeah.
just need to let you be the Terminator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just need a whole Rockstar style game where you are the Terminator.
I played this PC game that was terrible where it was like in the future as a first person Terminator game. What was the most recent? I think I eventually stopped buying them, but yeah, there should be an awesome first person open world. You're the Terminator.
Wasn't there a Terminator Dark Fate game? And then maybe I'm nuts. I might say this and then people would be like, what are you talking about? But I think, couldn't you like have sex with someone in it or something? Like the Terminator had sex with someone? Does anybody know what?
I don't remember that at all. This is like a hot coffee.
That may have been a dream I had. What?
No, I don't remember anything in the game.
Like there's an awkward sex scene in it or something. Like it's first person and then it's like, make love to me.
I forgot Terminator Dark Fate was a thing.
I like when they have sex in video games.
Me too.
Yeah, man.
Can we get more of that?
We're a big hot coffee
Mario
fans over here.
Big
Mario,
into
what's
hot
up?
coffee.
Yeah.
Mario, what's up with that peach? You know, there's some characters in Mario Golf I don't recognize.
But you still want to do them, right?
Well, yeah. Have you seen Pauline?
Oh yeah, Pauline.
What
She's
is she
from Mario Odyssey.
The newest one.
New Donk City, dude.
Oh, I didn't get to that level.
she
I'm
was the
still
mayor.
at Tostarino Square or whatever.
Tostitos Square.
So, okay, Pauline. I was like, she looks different than Rosella and...
I believe
Rosada.
I think Pauline was also originally from Donkey Kong. Like she was the woman you rescued in the old Donkey
Okay.
Kong.
Old Donk City.
And now she's in Mario Odyssey. She's like a strong woman.
Okay,
who don't need
she's
no
a
man.
strong woman in New Donk.
Yeah.
An ally, though.
She's a mayor or
She's an ally to the Mario brothers.
Yeah.
Okay. You could golf with her. I'm waiting to unlock. I'm so happy Birdo is in the game.
Yeah, Birdo's
Confirmed.
cool. Yeah.
At least in story mode. I hope I can unlock that character, but story mode's got a lot of enemies. Like every enemy from the franchise is like not contestants, but audience members.
Yeah.
It's very simple,
Yeah.
but fun.
What's the mode where I saw people like running full speed on a golf course.
That's like that's I think what makes it fun is like in online play or just single play or this like arcade mode, kind of like RPG mode. You run around and have the option to like knock their ball out of the way or use power-ups, kind of like Mario Kart. Like you have a dash, you can jump over obstacles,
Oh, okay.
and you're ranked not only on like did you get par or are you hitting bogeys, but your speed factors into it too. So there's this like speed golf aspect.
Does anybody know? This is a random question. Does darts work the same way golf does, where you want a lower score? Is that crazy?
Yes.
It works like that?
I know what you're saying, but darts sucks because you have to end the game at 0. You can't go over.
Oh, okay.
I always play dart games for 4 hours because no one can get to fucking 0 points. I hit the fucking 3. I needed 2 points.
Because I was playing the darts mini game. I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Remake on PS5, and there's a darts game, and I don't understand how to. I was like, oh yeah, I keep getting bullseye, and it's like, no.
Yeah. You have to end at 0.
Yeah, I didn't
You
know
can't
that.
go over 0.
I was
or
doing
you
so
start
good.
back.
I'm like, look at all these bullseyes I'm getting. They're like, stop.
So you want bullseyes up front,
Yeah.
but then you got to slow down and go for, okay, I need 9 to hit 0.
Okay.
Got to get 9.
Yeah,
and
I
not
didn't
triple 9.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. How Sean skips story cutscenes in games, that's me with rules in games.
Well, that's why
I'm like, yeah, I'll throw the dart.
I needed the golf tutorial twice.
Yeah.
but
Anyway.
I got it now.
Well, now
Fucking
everyone at home,
bogeying.
yeah, you know how to play golf and you know how to play darts. So you left today with something valuable.
Birdieing.
This is a good podcast.
No eagles.
Is that a golf thing?
Yeah. I hate real golf. Like on
Oh,
a
yeah,
fucking-
me too.
On a course
Yeah.
with beer. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Not a fan of the players of it even. How about that?
I have a theory.
How about that, you cigar chomping motherfucker? But the virtual golf is great. No lawn fees.
Was Virtua Golf a game like without the L? Virtua Golf?
Oh,
is
I
that
don't
something
know.
or is that just Virtua Fighter? I don't know. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching this week. Was there anything else we were going to talk about?
I think we hit it.
Yeah, I think
after show time, baby.
I think we covered everything. I got nothing else that I need to say. So,
All right.
that's it on my end.
Well, good. All talked out.
Yeah.
That's it.